for joining us. The NBA Cup is underway. This is Game 2, and things will only get more intense from this point forward. Taking a look at Los Angeles, they're 1-0 in the group stage of the NBA Cup so far. A win tonight would go a long way to getting them to the knockout round.
Yeah, and I think it's always important to take advantage of the home court advantage. Capitalize on that, especially in the Cup format. You get up 2-0, and that gives you a big leg up.
And seeing how things are shaking out for Utah as well. This is a vital game in the Cup for them. They lost their group stage opener. A loss tonight could end their run.
Yeah, it dropped them to 0-2 with just 2 games left in the group round. You probably need 3 wins to advance, so they cannot afford a loss.
Here are the starters for Utah. George and Sexton in the backcourt. Filipowski out there with Lauri Markkanen. And it's Collins in at the 5, roaming the paint. From downtown, George, and that's good. George has got 5.
And there's a nice rhythm to his three-point shot. You know, George has a confident stroke.
Well, the Jazz are one of just 10 NBA franchises to never win a championship, Greg.
Yeah, you know, it's so hard to believe considering they had the 4th best winning percentage in NBA history. Think about it. If it weren't for one Michael Jordan, they'd probably have 2 rings.
Sexton misses.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Pass to Reeves. Now here's Russell. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Davis. Can't get it to fall.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Sexton finds George. George with the jam.
Yes, sir. George with the flush.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Here's Davis. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
George, no good. The Lakers have gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. And slam dunk by James.
In attack mode, we've seen this from James now for what, 2 decades?
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. And now we'll go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to talk with J.J. Redick.
And I took the time to ask him about his strategy for Lauri Markkanen, and he said we know he's going to hit big shots and be physical on the floor, but we're going to make him work for everything tonight. I hope we can test every shot that he takes. Hope and hard work. Can't ask for more than that, guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And the standings for the NBA Cup starting to come into focus.
Yeah, but there's still time to make a push. We'll just have to wait and see which teams are able to punch their ticket to the knockout round.
Jazz trail by 8. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Shot to stop the run. Rebounded by Toure. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first. That one goes in.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Utah has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Pass to Williams. Drives to the hoop, and he buries his first look.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Here's Toure. Oh, there's a killer 2-hand slam.
They've played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. You know, Clark, with the Lakers, at times it is hard to maintain a sense of continuity.
Boy, it sure is, B. I mean, there's always pressure to improve or be at your best, but even more so when you're playing in the glitz and glamour of L.A. and all that history. And because of that, sometimes it can lead to high team turnover when you're playing for the Lakers.
Sensible is checked in for Utah. Colin Sexton comes in for Preston. And here's Connect outside. Here's Davis. And then Davis punches it home!
Davis puts it down with authority. And his team is just going wild about it. Man, that was impressive.
Here's Clarkson. Christie with a rebound. Outside Davis. 3 seconds left. And Davis slams it home.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And so it's Los Angeles, closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Guys, the Lakers enjoying a nice lead here.
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
They've got James. He's out there with Connect. And it's Vincent in at the point guard position. That's the Laker 5. Knocks it down from distance.
You know, he could have tried to force a shot there, but that's not him. Instead, LeBron keeps his eyes up, finds an open teammate.
Pass to Clarkson. Something fun about this NBA Cup tournament are the nights where we only have Cup games. It's a playoffs-like atmosphere.
Yeah, especially with the way these NBA Cup games affect everybody's standings within the tournament. Every game becomes important, and it just makes it that much more exciting to watch.
And that one's good. Koloko.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Those are free points you're giving away. Gotta work harder on the glass.
Sexton. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. And this is the first season matchup for him against this Utah team.
And they were the odds-on favorite in this matchup last year, but actually lost the season series.
Yeah, and for them, that was a bit embarrassing. So expect them to come back with a point to prove tonight.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Hachimura's checked in for the Lakers. Russell comes in for Vincent. We're about a minute and a half into this second quarter. And there's Clarkson. That one's good. On the assist by Markkanen. Clarkson's got 4 points this quarter. Los Angeles leading by 13. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, guys, Lauri Markkanen had said all along he was content to stay in Utah. And after signing a contract extension, he remains with the Jazz. He turns 28 in May, so he's just entering his prime. There's plenty of runway left if the Jazz think he can guide them back to the playoff mix, and with the timing of when Markkanen signed his extension, he is not trade eligible during this season.
Appreciate the update. Thanks, Shams. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Los Angeles.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
Collins, he's checked in for Utah. George comes in for Mills.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
And he lobs it up to the rim. Ooh, it's stolen away. Now the Lakers moving it up. Oh, got a piece of it. It's stolen by Clarkson. 1:19 left to play in the half. George, good.
Just a gutsy play by George inside, finding the close-range look.
Here's James. Oh, and the jam by James.
Tell you what, what? Just add that one to the highlight reel. James is truly one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Clarkson outside. Here's the pick. Christie with a rebound. The Lakers lead by 11. And here's Connect outside. Doesn't go in. 2 for 4 in this game. The Jazz have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. George. And George with the jam.
Wow, Keontae George flashing those handles. Nasty stuff.
Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Clark, what's incredible about LeBron? He makes as big of an impact off the court as he does on it.
B.A., I think it's going to be one of the great case studies when he's all done playing, how he's impacted the game and uplifted people across the country and world. He's a tremendous advocate for social justice. He's obviously a shrewd and successful businessman, and he's been a vocal leader who also leads by example. He's actually epitomizing the change he'd like to see in other folks and inspiring along the way.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contribution.
Pure from three-point range.
Reeves can make you pay from deep, especially if you allow him to get comfortable and set.
Markkanen outside. Back to George. Up and over Russell. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And we finished off one half of play. It's Los Angeles. They lead by 13. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Welcome to the halftime show. And if they're going to turn this around, it's going to be a long road back for the Utah Jazz. This is the kind of domination I know you were all about in your day, big fella.
And still am. Nothing has changed there. I just dominate business now instead of basketball.
Oh, you mean dominate Buff?
Let us take some time now to talk about the first half, a commanding performance for the Lakers.
And you look at the numbers. They're playing so well offensively, nice flow. Only a few wasted possessions, guys.
And if they continue on this track, they're pulling away down the stretch. Mark my words.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You gotta like what Keontae George has done in this one.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Kicking off the second half, here's Will Hardy's 5. Sexton and Markkanen out on the wings. John Collins out there with Filipowski, and it's George in at the 1. Pass to Davis. Too strong. Davis for 2.
And I'll tell you what, AD is able to brush off those defenders with ease because of how strong he is. That's what they call weight room.
Grant, a big reason for Utah to be excited about the future. Their young head coach, Will Hardy.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he's had this team competitive after trading away both Mitchell and Gobert. And I love how Hardy has developed guys like Lauri Markkanen. He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Markkanen against Hachimura. And it's Filipowski. That time on the assist by Markkanen.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
And here's James. He's got 10 inside. Davis gets it done. What strength.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by.
Time out.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, Lauri Markkanen's shooting stroke at 7 feet tall had former Mavericks coach Rick Carlisle comparing him to Dirk. Lauri said it feels good to hear that because he's obviously a Hall of Famer, but there's still a long way to go, and it gives me more motivation to keep getting better. He's not getting a big head, Brian.
No, he's not, and that's the way you have to approach it to be great. Thanks, Allie. Markkanen misses.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Just 5 on the clock. James finds Davis. It's good. Davis has got 12.
Well, it's been a great start for this offense here in the second half. 4 for 4.
You know, Clark, 2024 saw Anthony Davis make his return to the All-Star game.
And really, B.A., such a pleasure to see him back on the court, healthy and producing. That's not been an issue. The issue has been him being hurt and not being able to be on the court. But he's a perennial All-Star when he's healthy and playing and doing exactly what he's done throughout his career at both ends, be a dominant center.
It's George on the drive. Count that one. 15 points in the game.
They've struggled, but hey, you cannot lay it at his feet. Offensively, he's getting it done.
Pass to Davis. And another three for the Lakers.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
Sexton. And he goes right over Anthony Davis and slams it down.
The nimbleness of Sexton on the drive makes him tough to stop. He can just squeeze right past you.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Hachimura against Markkanen. The 11-footer. Some solid defense from Markkanen. And so Markkanen will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. 19-point game. And that game will mark the end of a 4-game trip. And he's gone for the lob! And stolen by Reeves. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The three. And another three for the Lakers.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land. Giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
George passes to Sexton. And here's George. Collins with a screen on Davis. To the inside. Sexton up top. Offline from the top of the key. And so it's Anthony Davis making things happen for Los Angeles. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm Assist of the Game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. It's LeBron at power forward with AD as the center. Cam Reddish is out there with Austin Reeves. And it's Connect in at the small forward position. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. And this is a star-driven league, but talk about the importance of role players, Grant.
Oh, B.A., a lot of times they're the ones who carry the day. You know what you'll get from your stars, but when the X factor ignites, that can make the difference.
Eubanks the screen. Here's Collier. Rebound, the Lakers.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Sensabaugh. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
And here's Connect outside. Drains the triple.
12 consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And, you know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
A line change here for Utah. Here's George. Good on the baseline, Jay.
And this is what George wants to be doing. The rookie loves to score the ball.
Outside Davis. Pass to connect. Let's go with a three. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Here's Markkanen from outside the arc. Lebron with the rebound. Now here's Reeves. Three-pointer. Sexton grabs the board. 1:57 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Collins. And he can't bank that one in. The Lakers have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Oh, got that one up quick.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Reeves against George. Outside Sexton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 15-footer. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Lakers.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And with this one, they go double digits in the win column.
A solid win for them here in the first of 4 meetings this season. They've come out and set the tone against the Jazz.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Anthony Davis.
And you can't put a price on the value of his rebounding in this game. His effort on the glass was a game changer.
George against Reeves, down low. Here's Davis. No good off the glass.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
Ooh, poked away. Stolen by Davis. And it's the Lakers on the break. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
The three, George, and the three-pointer goes.
It's turned into a showdown here, dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Davis hits.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. And with tonight's win, they're now 2-0 in the NBA Cup.
Yeah, just a fantastic start to the group stage. They're in the driver's seat in this group. A strong finish, and they'll advance.
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Anthony Davis.